Hey, Golden Child. Listen, I know. It's way past 5 o'clock, y'all. The nap got too good. It got real good, okay? And I didn't want to get up out my bed. But, okay. And then, my kids are in impeccable time. And if you don't know, I'm a single mom. My kids are 5, 4, and 2. One of them, every single time I'm about to press unmute, one of them, every single time, got to come upstairs screaming, yelling, crying, doing something, okay? Every single time. Their timing is impeccable. I got to, harness that some way. But welcome back to my channel. I'm Jaleesa, also known as Jaleesa the Golden Child. And if you don't know me, I'm a lot of different things, okay? I am a board certified holistic health practitioner, an author, a speaker, a coach, a publisher, human design expert, Reiki master, energy healer, trauma of money certified professional, doula in training, Bedroom Kandi Boutique consultant. So I'm a lot of different things, y'all. Okay. I'm in the process of self-publishing my fourth book. I'm in the process of enrolling more members into my Birth Your Book boot camp. So if you're interested in the 8-week experience to birth your book with grace and ease, holla at me, okay? Um, I will be officially launching my bedroom candy boutique business next month. So stay tuned for that. I will be going live here on YouTube about that. What else am I working on? I mentioned my book, I mentioned the boot camp. Our tonight after this at 6:30, I will be having my Empowered Birth Tribe monthly session. I will be performing April 2nd in Howard County, Maryland. So if you're in the DMV area, I will be in Howard County, Maryland at Hope Works of Howard County performing with the Voices of Survival Choir for our annual sexual assault awareness vigil. Um, so I think that is all my announcements for today. If you have any questions about any events or anything that I mentioned, feel free to drop your questions or comments in the comment section or the chat if you are live. Um, but this month we have been talking about making history, okay, for Women's History Month. And this topic is something that I've really been shying away from it, y'all, because it's something that I've utilized, but it's not necessarily something that I've been able to particularly articulate so people can I assume that they would be able to understand, or the way that I understand it. So this topic of harnessing your sexual energy, and I don't have any notes, y'all, not this time. Um yeah, I wasn't led or guided to have any notes, but it is something where, so this past month again, we talked about living and leaving a legacy. We've talking about forgiveness. We talked about forgiveness and the generational impact of your relationship with your parents. We've talked about being led and guided by your inner guide, your intuition. And today we're talking about embracing and utilizing your sexual energy. And hint, y'all, it's not about sex, okay? It is not about sex. But in that example of playtime, or intercourse for the sake of YouTube, I realized that there's a energy that we possess that we don't always pay attention to. That energy that comes up when you're with your partner, that energy that comes up even when you're just having an exchange with your partner, that love, that energy, that exchange of love and intimacy and just energy. I don't even know how else to call it, but it's different from other energies. And what I've noticed is even throughout the years, even from my past experiences, I've had an abundance of this energy and passion and desire and just ability to go after and get things done and do things. And understanding human design, there's one center in particular that people either hold or are able to host. this energy. And it's a sacral center. And if you know anything about the chakras, you have your sacral chakra as well. So it's a gut area energy. And people that have a defined sacral means that they're, in most cases, their inner authority is their sacral, is their gut. They have this bodily, full body yes response to stimuli. And for me, I can be very passionate. I can be very driven. I can be very productive. I can be very like on the go. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and I was I was complaining. I was complaining. And he was like, "Okay, but what else did you accomplish this week?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, I'm complaining right now. I'm in my feelings. I'm upset. Like, what do you mean?" And I go down the list of things that I accomplished, and he's like, "Okay, so focus on that." He's like, "Don't be distracted by the other stuff. Focus on what you accomplished, the positive things that are happening." Of course, that's not always, you don't want to be on the line of toxic positivity. But I started thinking, I'm like, how did you know I even accomplished anything else? I could have literally just been a lazy son of a gun. And he's like, because it's in you, it's in your nature to get things done, to accomplish things. And that comes from my sacral authority, that sexual energy that I'm able to not only use, during playtime, but I'm able to use that in life to transmute it. And I heard this years and years and years ago. And I believe it was, don't quote me, but it might have been either Jim Rohn, but it was one of the old personal development guys that talked about transmuting sexual energy. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? Like, the only time I use sexual energy is during sex. But now, the more I understand energy, the more I understand about being a sacral being, having my sacral authority. I understand now, and even now with some shifts and transitions that have occurred in my life, how I've been able to manifest certain things and go after and get certain things with so much grace and with so much ease, because I am following what lights me up. I am following the things that are lighting up my sacral, lighting up my inner being to be able to flow in those things, not this type of hustle and grind. Because literally, I just told y'all, I just woke up from a nap. Everything that I have going on, everything that I'm doing, y'all, I'm napping, I'm playing, I'm enjoying time out, out with friends and family. Like, but I'm still getting things done. If I could show you the list of things that I accomplished this week, the level of productivity I was able to accomplish this week. And if you're my accountability partner, like, how productive I can be, how much I can get done. Even like, if like my accountability partner, we check in on Thursdays, and I already had like a list of things that I had accomplished for the week by Thursday. So I check in with a set of my accountability partners on Thursday, and then a set on Sunday. So, and then throughout the week, I'm checking in with my workout groups and my workout and wellness groups. But y'all, I didn't realize what it was. And how I'm able to get so much done by tapping and tuning into that. And even if you don't have your sacral defined, that's why I said host or hold. You're either defined, your sacral is either defined and you're able to hold that sacral energy. You have that consistent sacral sexual energy to feed off of and work off of and move off of, or you're able to host it if you get around somebody like me whose sacral is defined and are able to host that energy. Every single encounter, every single interaction we have with someone, we're either hosting an energy or holding an energy from that person. So that's why it's very important, especially for people who have a lot of undefined centers, to be very mindful of the people that you're around. Because even though they may have a center defined, if they're not really aligned with their energetic being, if they're not aligned with where they desire to be in life, you're going to feed off of their energy, but it's not going to be a positive experience. So that's why I asked the question, are you using or abusing your sexual energy? Because if you're not aligned with it, if you're not aware of it, if you're not in a space and place where you're not only hosting or holding it, but really utilizing it for your benefit and the benefit of others, then you're not living a legacy. And you're not going to leave the legacy that you desire. You're not going to leave the legacy that you were called and created to leave. So if you have any questions, I had to check in real quick. So if you have any questions about this or want to dive deeper into your human design, I do have two or three reports on my website. Where you go to my website, there will be a pop-up and it'll say get your human design chart. It's free, but on the top of your chart, you'll see opportunities to get human design reports, where you can access more information and knowledge around your personalized human design and see whether your sacral is defined or it's undefined, and see how you can go about better utilizing this sacral energy. And if you have any questions about my process on utilizing it, I do talk about human design. I talk about kinesthetic muscle testing, a lot of energetic things. Everything is energy, y'all. And if you don't know, I do also have a background in science. I have a degree in chemistry. I have a degree in biology. So at the basis of everything, y'all, we are protons, neutrons, and electrons. And what is that? Energy. Okay? So if it helps your spiritual mind or your beliefs when it comes to energy, just think of it in that way. Okay. That's partially what I'm talking about when I'm talking about energy, because we're all literally energy. But thank you again for being on my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that people have access to this wisdom, knowledge, insight, and information, and really transform and change their lives, y'all. I'm literally behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, like just around, changing lives, impacting lives, changing my life, my kids' life. Like, it's just so much happening, y'all. I can't even catch it all. Even though I'm pretty much on here almost every single day, there are just so many things happening. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Like, literally this past week, when I say I've transformed my home, transformed my space, and it's just so peaceful. It's just so, I think it was the energy. Well, it was the energy of my birthday first being in February, but then the energy of this new spring season, y'all, a transformative time. Just hold on to your britches, okay? Because I'm telling you, there are big things coming with the golden child, okay? So stay tuned, okay? And congratulations to the newest member of the Birthday Book Boot Camp. I'm so excited to start working with you. There is still time to join the Birthday Book Boot Camp, because we won't officially be starting meeting until towards the end of April. Just want to get some things in place and make sure that I am the most supportive for the members, and make sure that the members are available for our sessions. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And let me see. Let me make sure that all right. Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of this YouTube stuff, but thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next Freedom Fridays episode. Have an amazing, amazing day. Have an amazing weekend if you're catching this weekend. And if nobody told you today, remember that I love you. I see you, and I'm so proud of you just for being you. Okay? You are enough. You are worthy. You are valuable just as you are. You were born that way. God didn't make any mistakes when he made you. So don't allow your situation, circumstances, past experiences, or anything that someone else told you make you believe any different. All right? All right. I'll see you soon. I'll be back on Monday for our what will I be back for? Monday for our co-working session. We have a co-working session on Monday. It won't be as many events this week, again, because I'll be preparing for my performance with the Voices of Survival Choir, as well as my son's third birthday party next weekend. So I have a lot going on in addition to doing my month end stuff because the month is ending, preparing for the month. So got a lot going on this week. So I won't be as active here, but stay tuned. Okay. Stay tuned. Some things are happening. Okay.